How's it going, everybody? Nick Daniels here, and we're doing something a little different today. We are playing a game on my phone called Mario Run. Now, I want to talk about this game. Something I'm going to be doing, introducing on the channel, is I'm going to be downloading applications, games, whatever on the phone, and I'm going to be reviewing them. I'm going to be talking about how they work, how they don't work. Anything I am testing, I am going to be testing on Galaxy devices, or sorry, Android. So I currently use a Samsung Galaxy 5, and let's get right into it. So there's a couple modes here in this game you can look into, but the very first we're going to look at is called Toad Rally. So one of the most important things about this game is to unlock characters, okay? You're needing a certain amount of toads, and there's various colors of toads, okay? So there's red, there's blue, there's green, and so on. So the way to get them, as far as I can tell, the only way to get them is to play a game called Toad Rally. Now, Toad Rally puts you up against an opponent. Now, this opponent and you compete for whoever gets more coins. Whoever gets more coins in this mode, okay, this match, will win the toads, okay? Now, keep in mind, if you lose, you will lose toads. You won't lose all your toads, but you'll lose a couple toads. So there's a risk involved of playing Toad Rally. Now, I wish there was also a way you could win toads by not being competitive, like you could just take it easy. The way it works also, you select from a list of opponents who are around the toad level you have, where you default at 5. So I luckily picked someone with 8. I just completely destroyed them. But as you get up there, where you're like 60, 120, something like that, you are going to start noticing problems. People will actually start competing with you quite well, and it gets very close. Now, you don't seem to have much control over the color of the toad that's in the selection, but there will be, for example, you will face an opponent who's got a couple blue, and when it shows in the list, he's got 30-something toads, and there'll be a little bit of blue and a little bit of red, so you'll actually win a little bit of both of those colors, but nobody else unless they're shown in the picture. Remix mode is... it's an interesting mode, so you will play 10 levels, okay? 10 very, very quick levels. Most of them are only just, like, 10 seconds long, and it's got a fucking wicked soundtrack, which I'll play right about now, so you'll hear that for a quick second as I'm speaking. So now in the remix mode, you have to collect these stars. That's your main objective, is these stars, coins, whatever you want to call them. I'd say coins more appropriate. Now, they do layer them, so the way this game works is Mario will automatically run. He'll always go forward, okay? Unless you somehow can get him to go backwards a little bit. So if you go up and the coins are down below you, you will automatically miss all 3 of them, and you'll beat that little level getting none of them. Also, if you die, you instantly lose the progress to that particular level, and you continue forward. Okay. Also mentioning back in Toad Rally, if you die, I think you just lose a couple coins that you currently just gathered, so it's not a big hindrance to die in one of those levels. Now, Remix, again, you get 10 levels. At the end of it, you'll automatically be able to open up a box where you get, like, a chance at, like, a rare item, which you never really get anyway. But you'll get, like, a little item, which we'll talk about here in a minute. Now, once you get so many of those coins, you automatically get a rare item. So something you can't actually purchase in the game, like the shop or whatever, which I guess just kind of looks cooler. I don't know if they have any actual significance. So, moving into that, we're going to talk about the last mode and then the shop. So your last mode is basically like your story mode, your rally, is I think what it's supposed to be called. So this mode here, you can play up to a certain amount of levels, and as soon as you hit that, you're gonna hit locked at a screen that's telling you to buy the full game. Okay, so the full game is $10, and you cannot advance past the first world unless you buy the game. So what you can do in the first couple worlds, though, is you get a couple varieties of levels, which is nice, and each one of them will have, again, the coins. The coins are, kind of like your main thing you want to get. Now, there's 3 levels to the coins, and I'm not going to show you all 3, because actually the second one got a little difficult on the first level. And I failed numerous times getting 1 coin, because it's just so meticulous that you gotta get that one... You gotta get basically the right pixel to jump and get it. Now, the first level of these coins is very easy. Very easy. The second level of coins ups the difficulty, the level changes a little bit, and the third level gets very difficult. But again, the best thing about it is you can replay a couple times and get familiar with their locations and then try getting them if you're not very sure where they are right away. They will hide them in blocks wherever they can. They're tricky. Now, in that, I believe you get 2 lives, and then you do get a fail on that level. But normally, they're not too difficult, so failing's not much of an option there. Anyway, so we're going to move now on to buying the collectibles. So they have a little shop here where you can place things on your level, and you may be able to expand that once you buy the game, but I have never paid the $10, nor will I. So you can get, like, the collectibles. Like I said, you can place certain things down, and you can customize that. After a certain amount of time, some of your collectibles will actually have, like, a little coin icon above them, and they'll give you a couple coins. Now, keep in mind, to buy items from all the modes you play, you're going to carry coins over, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong about Toad Rally. So, you do get those coins, and I played for a little while, and I must have had about 8,000 coins. So, I mean, I probably could have just bought everything in the shop. Now, again, to unlock the characters, you can actually switch those characters when you're playing certain modes, so it is nice. And there's also an option where you can change the music, so you can play music from your phone instead of the default music that's actually in the game, which again, I'll be playing in the background if I edit this correctly. Now, I want to talk about the cons of this game and the pros of this game real quick. So the cons, right away, is the price. $10 for an application on your phone, to me, just seems slightly excessive. Maybe $5 pushing it, but like $2 probably would have been very fair. I think the $10 thing is a little high, and if you actually read the reviews on this app, which I scroll through here, a lot of those reviews all complain about the price. The second thing they complain about is the internet access. You cannot play this game without internet access. That is one crucial thing to me that ruins the experience of this game. Because a lot of the times when I'm out, I am not anywhere near internet. Okay? I'm not nowhere near a wireless signal that I have access to. I have a password to, right? So when I want to play this game, I basically have to wait till I get home to play it. Okay? So if I'm out somewhere, I'm waiting, I got like an hour to kill, I can't even play the game. That sucks. And the last thing that they complain about is the limited amount of controls. I know it's a game that's on your phone, and it's great that Mario runs forward, but you're very limited that if you literally miss something by just a pixel, you can't turn around to get it. There are certain opportunities where you can jump backwards a little bit, right? But almost any of the time that I've seen, I don't believe Mario can turn around. If you make a simple mistake, it's simply just hit retry and go back, right? So one con that a lot of the users don't bring up, and something that I actually have a little bit of trouble with, is the rally tickets. So the rally tickets you can earn in numerous ways, but to play almost any of these modes except the story, you do need to use a rally ticket. Now you can get them randomly while playing in the question mark boxes that you can get to put in your kingdom, and you can also get them at the end of the remix. You can get a rare box and a chance to unlock them. There's also a bonus game that you're able to play for a short, every 3 hours, I do believe, with the chance to win up to 3 of them. So that's actually a pretty good way to win a free approach. Now, if you pay, the chances are like drastically increased. You get more of the bonus houses. So it's not that hard to get the rally tickets at that point. There is no pay option for those. There is no way just to buy 10 rally tickets. I'm actually quite surprised. I kind of figured that would be something that they would do, but apparently not. Not a big deal. I don't think that's really that big of a deal there, but the fact that you have to use the rally tickets to play the certain modes really defeats the purpose, because you can't, if you're out, you're basically just waiting until you can get the bonus game to play. So, a couple of the pros I want to talk about. I find this game personally quite actually enjoyable, and there's actually a sense of achievement. The level design is nice, and it's got an actual Mario feel to it. Again, being a port over to an Android phone, I think they've kind of done the best that they actually can with this. Again, if I had to mention something that would be of a con, my biggest pet peeve, honestly, is the price. If they dropped it down or put it as free, but then you could buy certain things, I think that might be a little bit better. But again, locking all the worlds, except the first, just makes it a quick, okay, I'm going to play this for a little bit, and then I'm just going to delete it. Anyway, overall, this has been a little bit of a review here, folks. Something different. I'm going to try to bring you folks one of these about a week. Every single week, I want to bring you a new game, a new app. And if I do an app, I might bring you a couple apps. And I'm always going to look into reviews. I'm going to look into any aspect I can find on it. And I'm going to try to, if it's a game, I'm going to try to play it for a little while to get a good experience. So that's why I'm giving myself a week. And also plenty of time to edit during college and work. So, again, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and we're going to see you in the next one. Peace.